Computer-generated chess problem 02179 by Chesthetica. So what do we have here? Rook to bishops, a knight and pawn versus queen, bishop, knight and pawn. So black is actually slightly ahead in material here. Now most people seeing the queen en prise on b6 would play rook captures b6. A free queen, why not take her? Black might proceed with bishop to h7, g6 check, bishop captures g6, knight g5 check, king to g8, rook captures g6, more material there, knight to c7, bishop to e6 check, knight captures bishop, rook captures knight, g6, rook captures g6, king to h8, and bishop to c3 mate. So white can win this game, but it's going to take quite a few moves. Look closer, however. Do you see a simpler and better way? Okay, let me show you. Knight to d8, check. Now if king to e7, rook to d7, double checkmate. If king to f8, rook to f6, double check with mate as well. So black has to capture this knight. White is sacrificing a knight, by the way, rather than capturing the free queen. g6, check. Now again, if king to e7, rook to e6, double check with mate. If king to f8, rook to f6, double check with mate. Or even just rook captures d8, discovered checkmate. Notice how after king to f8, if white plays rook to f6, double checkmate, the bishop cannot intervene onto f7 because of the bishop on b4. The pawn on g7 cannot capture the rook because of the bishop on b4, and the knight also can't capture the rook, and neither can the queen. The queen can't even intervene on e7 because the rook also attacks the king. That's how powerful a double check can be. The king has to move, and the king can't move because the bishop on g8 and the knight on e8 and the pawn on g7 are blocking it. So white can win in 3 moves rather than 8 or 9 and not even have to capture the queen. This chess problem is obviously centered around the double attack theme. And if you notice this in a game, you can see how powerful it is. So powerful that even a queen that is sitting there does not need to be captured and should not be captured because the best move, like in this case, is something like knight to d8, check. Material can even be sacrificed and the game can be won in the fastest way possible. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did.